This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, just about 6:53. Let's get you ready for your Friday and your weekend here in the morning sprint. Sydney Charles has the latest details on the tragic end of that days-long search mission for the 5 men lost aboard a submersible. But first, it is finally Hoop Fest weekend. Mark has a look at what's in store for your forecast, and Destiny Richards is live downtown with what you need to know to prepare.
Yeah, we've been talking all about Hoop Fest weekend and everything you need to know today. Players will have team check-in today from 11 to 7 p.m. at the Pavilion Plaza. We're here at the Hoop Fest store, which is going to be open today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And then, of course, the big thing is anyone parked on the streets in the downtown core, you need to move your cars by 7 p.m. tonight. They will be closing because that's where all the courts are going to go. Everyone has to do some preparation to get everything ready for Hoop Fest weekend. They will be closed through Sunday night. We have a Hoop Fest guide on our website, kxly.com. Go there for everything you need to know.
And as we look at the preparations for, again, Hoop Fest and Ironman, today it's going to be a great day to get all that done. In our first alert weather, we're not expecting in our forecast radar see anything but some cloud cover, mainly into the mountains and showers. Today, temperatures are going to be in the mid-80s all over our area, 85 into downtown, 84 into Meade, but Deer Park and officially we're going to see 82 degrees. Now, getting there, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. Things are going to warm up and those low 80s throughout much of the afternoon.
A motorcycle rider was killed in a crash last night on Highway 195, 3 miles south of Colfax. Washington State Patrol says 36-year-old Russell Forate of Colfax crossed the center line on his motorcycle and crashed into a car. He died at the scene. The driver of that car, a 58-year-old man from Genesee, was injured and taken to the hospital. WSP says drugs or alcohol were not a factor. Prosecutors say they will not seek the death penalty for the man accused of killing 4 people at their home in Kellogg, Idaho. Major John Kaler is accused of killing Kenna and Kenneth Gardepee and teenagers Devin and Aiken Smith. Prosecutors say Kaler shot the victims at point-blank range and admitted that he snapped. He and his wife told police 18-year-old Devin Smith had exposed himself to the couple's daughters in the weeks before. Kaler's next court appearance is scheduled for July 3rd. A Spokane County Corrections officer was arrested for allegedly having inappropriate sexual contact with a female inmate. Detectives arrested 32-year-old Drew Seifert Thursday morning. He'd already been placed on administrative leave. The sheriff's office says the female inmate originally denied any inappropriate contact or relationship with Seifert, but later admitted to it as evidence was presented.
A tragic ending to the search for the Titanic-bound sub. The Coast Guard announcing yesterday morning search crews found 5 pieces of the missing sub nearly a third of a mile from the bow of the Titanic. The 5 passengers are presumed dead, including Stockton Rush, the CEO of the sub's company OceanGate. A senior U.S. Navy official confirms to ABC News that an underwater acoustic system heard what was likely that missing sub imploding on Sunday near the site not long after the vessel departed. The Navy said it passed the information on to the Coast Guard, but the search still continued to make every effort to save the lives on board. The coverage on this story will continue next on Good Morning America.
A student at Whitworth is suing the university, saying it should have done more to protect student and staff personal information during a ransomware data breach last July. The university was hacked and it put the personal information of thousands of people at risk. According to that lawsuit, student Patrick Loyola was one of those affected. He says he had to spend time monitoring his credit and has suffered increased anxiety for the loss of privacy. You can read more about what's in this lawsuit on kxly.com. Well, Comcast has donated $20,000 and 50 laptops to Family Promises Spokane to help people learn digital skills. A recent study from the city of Spokane says there's been a 36% increase in homelessness in Spokane County, which marks the 6th straight year homelessness has increased. More than 1,000 people in Spokane have been helped thanks to this collaboration. The Supreme Court ruling overturning Roe v. Wade that legalized abortion on the federal level. Since then, 14 states, including Idaho, have almost completely banned abortions. As the community works to navigate Idaho post-Roe, one woman has started a project sharing the stories of how Idaho's abortion laws affect women in Sandpoint. The Pro-Voice Project's executive director says that by utilizing storytelling and uniting as a community, she hopes to make a difference in Idaho's abortion laws. For more details on this project, you can head to our website at kxly.com. All right. Mark will have that final check of the weather for your Hoop Fest and Ironman weekend next.